This is the fairly very nearly current show.
Popteevee.
Hi, Michelle.
Hi,
Welcome to the Fairly Current Show.
Thank you for having me.
Okay, so we're here to talk about this new website that you and a couple of other friends, or maybe colleagues, or maybe, I don't know, boss types, have started, called Project Malaysia.
Yeah.
Yeah. Can you tell us a little bit just about this site? What is it?
Okay, Project Malaysia is basically an online thematic journal.
It's a journal.
Yes.
Okay.
So it has 12 themes, 12 core themes that we've isolated for 1 year. It's non-profit, it's only going to run for 1 year.
And it started already?
Yeah.
Okay.
It started, we launched 31st August at midnight.
I see. Okay.
Yeah, so it's all very,
So until next 31st August lah?
Yeah.
Okay.
So the first theme is the politics of race.
Okay.
Which, given recent events, has become quite, it's like a very current topic, I feel.
Uh-huh.
And what we do is we have two sections. It's called Perspectives and Observations.
Okay.
Perspectives is an expert opinion on the politics of race. And Observations is views from Malaysians from all walks of life.
Who are the people who contribute?
For the expert pieces, this month we have an UMNO MP, MP Datuk Nur Jazlan. We've got Mavis Putucherry, who's an expert on social contract. Oi Ki Beng, who wrote the book The Reluctant Politician. Ong Kian Ming, who's a local election expert who writes for Malaysia Kini. And many more.
But will it all be about politics or?
No, actually no. In fact, we have isolated quite a number of themes. I mean, 12 themes.
We as in the core,
The team.
you and your bosses.
Yeah. Me and my boss mans.
Oh, boss mans.
Yeah.
Okay.
Basically, we have things like education, the judiciary, science and innovation. These are like 12 themes that I suppose issues as well. They are going to be very, very important to Malaysians.
Why do you have the perception that these are the important themes?
Well, for one, like race, okay? The theme that we picked this month to start off with on Merdeka Day is one thing is historically, it's, our politics has been rooted in the power sharing model. So race is a very important facet in our lives.
Yep.
And then when you talk about racism, you go into education and how. So there all these like underlying themes that come in these 12 issues that we're going to present.
I see. And will people know all the 12 right away, or is it just like
actually,
you've got all 12 planned out already?
Yeah.
I see.
Yeah.
Okay. And why now? Why this year, for example? Why in this form?
Well, okay, one of the boss men.
Okay.
Malik Imtiaz, a human rights lawyer, he actually and a bunch of his friends thought of this idea a while back, but they were busy, there were a lot of things going on, and then eventually we sort of met up and talked about the venture, and I was really interested because I think it's a good place to put data right now because the online media is becoming so big. And after March 8th, you have a lot of people who are like completely hungry and thirsty for knowledge and different sorts of opinions.
Okay.
So what we're trying to do is we're trying to get diverse range. Okay, so we're going with the Barisan MPs, the Pakatan MPs, ABIM, Gapena. I mean, if they're willing to contribute, we'll totally take them on.
What are the kind of things that people really thirst for? Because I know like a lot of people seem to, because things are happening so fast, so quickly now. It seems like a lot of people just want to get, if you can send me stuff on my handphone, SMS now, it seems like people just want a lot of information right now, like really quickly.
Yeah, that was something we thought about as well because I mean the trend of information is small snack size MTV soundbite type information. And
like the Fairly Current Show.
Yes. And of course we had to fight with that whole concept of giving really, but the thing is our website is a data bank basically. These are issues that you come back, you read the articles, you revisit. It's supposed to be solution driven. So solutions, obviously, yes, they take time. And, it needs a very constant and consistent going back into the issue. So, for example, if you read a story today about race, it may not make sense, but after certain politicians have mentioned or brought it to the forefront, then it becomes an important part of the discussion again.
So it's actually looking at really maybe the principles of things then.
Yeah, it is basically looking at the state of discussion right now, critical discourse that's going on in the internet, and just making it evolve and grow to solutions.
Right. Will Project Malaysia remain just an internet database, data bank, or are you thinking about other ways of reaching out to an audience?
Yeah, we are actually eventually. Once the 12 issues are up, we're thinking of compiling them into proper, journals to be,
sent to
distributed.
Universities.
Yeah, I mean, what's happening right now is that even without, we've gotten a pretty good response, even without offers. I mean, university students are actually emailing asking whether they can use these things and contribute.
Let me ask a question. Like, it seems like there's a need to engage with a wider spectrum of the Malaysian population.
Yeah.
Right. But how is it that you feel Project Malaysia fits into that? Because it seems like people who see like your Project Malaysia like it's very tedious, laborious. It's like very long-winded kind of thing. How do you respond to an idea like that or perception like that?
Well, for one, I think language is part of the barrier right now because the majority of the articles on the internet tend to be very English. I mean, it's all English. It's happening in a vacuum lah, basically. So what we're trying to do is to get more people. We've asked many Barisan MPs to start contributing, as well as academics from UiTM, UIA, that sort of. So what we want to do here is to open out a platform for people that would not normally come to the blogs and like comment or start a blog on their own to actually give their opinions. So right now what we're trying to do is just basically collect these people and get their opinions. What's most important, of course, is that these opinions come in like, for one, we want more Malay contributions. So we're trying to get more Malay writers as well. So we can appeal to the wider Chinese, Mandarin, Tamil, if there are as well.
Okay. So if anyone, wants to, can just go and visit this site then.
Yeah, www.projectmalaysia.org.
There's another W at the start there. But thank you so much for coming on the show, Michelle.
Thank you.
Thank you.
The unwelcome word of the week is cahaya. Cahaya, an expression of support or respect to someone, shortened from the Malay percaya, to believe. Cahaya! That boyan is smarter than all those cable boys put together.